Hello, my name is Mr. Belusa. Welcome to London Metropolitan's YouTube channel. Just a bit about myself. I study at London Metropolitan. I have graduated now and I am a postgraduate. I'm going to answer a few frequently asked questions to help anyone who's particularly interested in joining London Metropolitan or going to university. What at London Met made me want to study my course? Um, what at London Met made me want to study my course? So to be honest, for me on my journey, I'm more of a creative. Initially, I had no plans to come to university. I know the university don't want to hear this, but I'm just giving honesty because the audience want to hear that. So I had no intention to come to university, but when I had joined, it's because I needed something challenging in my life. That's the easiest way to put it, and it ended up being a really good journey. That's me honestly speaking. What was my accommodation like and how did I find it? My accommodation was good, to be honest. I was on a scholarship for estranged students. In case some of you lot are not aware, look into that because universities have plenty of resources that can help support you if you're coming from a more challenging background. So yeah, the question was, what was your accommodation? How did you find it? I found my accommodation good. Like, it was quality. It was rent free for the time that I was staying there. It made it easier for me to just focus on my studies without having to worry about any monetary related things. And it was social. I've built a good network of people that I still talk to till this day. What is the last year of uni like? The last year of uni is intense, but don't let that throw you off because when you start university, they build you up to be prepared for that final year. So it starts off super easy to a point where you actually just look at some of your modules and assignments and you're like, I swear this is supposed to be a bit more challenging. So yeah, I would say it was challenging enough, but it was challenging in a way where once I had achieved completing all of my modules, it felt like a delayed sense of gratification. Is it called gratificate? Delayed gratification. That's the word I was trying to say. I was saying it felt like delayed gratification once I had achieved it because just knowing how challenging it was. And at one point, this is normal by the way, you're probably gonna look at some of your assignments like, I really can't do this. There's a lot going on in my life, or there's a lot going on in my module. I can't do this. But then when you do it, you realize, oh, okay, now I'm in an updated version of myself that's shown that it's capable of achieving things. Were there any particular modules that have specifically impacted my experience in my field? Yes, the module, I don't remember the actual module name, but it was something to do with digital marketing. Yeah, I really liked that module. For me, it resonated because it's in alignment with modern times and what's going on. Um, Looking at marketing in general, I mean, what I mean to say is that there's different learners. And for me, I found it more engaging to learn about digital marketing because it felt more modern. It felt like we were talking the language of today's time. Instagram, Facebook, other social medias that are active at the moment, LinkedIn and whatnot. So that was my personal favorite. One thing that I wish I knew before studying is that I would graduate, because I think because in my personal journey, I may have underestimated my abilities. In all honesty, I thought I wasn't going to get past foundation yet, to be honest with you. But if I had known from the jump that I would complete the whole journey successfully, then I reckon I would have given my 100%. Also, another thing that I wish I knew before my journey is that when I'm doing my assignments, it's not just benefiting the way my academic abilities look, it's also developing me as a person, and it's setting me up with the skill of a motivated mindset in the long run, not just academically. So yeah, those are the things I wish I knew before starting my academic journey. What is the best thing about studying at London Metropolitan? I would say being surrounded by like-minded individuals. Don't be afraid to exchange your thoughts and to expose your personal weaknesses to yourself, like just knowing, okay, this is not really my field, maybe I should ask so and so because I see they thrive in this field, and then vice versa. Because when you work in collaboration, you'll find that people have strengths where you don't have strengths, and you can learn from them, and vice versa, as long as you collaborate. What do I do in my free time? I'm a creative in my free time. I don't know if the world's actually interested about me right now, but since we're here, you know, in my free time, I love to create music and sound, and I'm an engineer, I'm a digital marketer. I do a lot of things. You'll probably see more of me about. So yeah, I'm also a freelancer digital marketing strategist. That route has been inspired by seeing my capabilities in the academic journey. So yeah, now I'm just fusing the two together, the best of both worlds, being a creative and a digital marketing strategist. What do I know now that I've finished uni, and what are my career aspirations? Now that I've finished university, what I know is, like I said, my capability. That more than anything, I feel like I learned more about myself during my academic journey. I learned on the course too, but at the same time, the biggest thing that I learned was about my capabilities, and my career aspirations is to continue developing and to be recognized for both my creative endeavors and my digital marketing experiences. How do you afford studying in London? You don't. I hope that wasn't too blunt. That was supposed to be humor. Anyways, students tend to socialize enough in their student accommodation and befriend people to a point where they get a flat together. I think that helps. And basically just pairing up with your friends, your accommodation friends, and then finding more affordable places in London to live at. Alternatively, I would also say talk to your student advice office and see what sponsorships they have in place and support systems. If you've made it this far to the end of the video, then I would like to take up this time to say thank you, and make sure to follow the university on every social media platform because they have some really good content. So yeah.